you got out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, you didn't throw up on my mom's car.
Yeah, yeah. It was good about that. It was good.
It's
You
very,
know,
very nice of you.
yeah, very. Even drunk, I'm
What
thinking
a
about other
gentleman.
people. Yeah.
But you did roll into your vomit.
Oh God.
All right, both are recording. I gave you permission.
Yeah.
None of this shit
We
we had
live.
last time. I'm gonna repeat what I said. We are live.
Live and direct.
But Miguel's the only one drinking over
Yeah,
there.
I thought we were keeping the tradition going.
I was,
apparently
but
not.
man, I'm gonna be getting a belly, bro, if I keep doing
Belly
that.
boy. That's all right. I've already got a belly.
But come on the 17th, man. My soberness on the other thing will be ending.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean the
The
17th?
smoking, man. My
Oh.
30 days, yeah.
Oh, so were you just doing that as like a detox just to do it, or
Yeah. Detox. Not
Just
that
to
any
kinda-
not a, that anything was like going crap in my life. Like I gotta get rid of this, but just to
try
see
to take a break?
Yeah, just to take a break. Yeah. But man, that was a pretty fun episode.
The last
Fucking
one.
2 hours, bro. I wasn't expecting that.
I
I don't
wasn't
know. I
expecting
don't
it
know if we're
either.
gonna do that tonight, but
No, yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But that was pretty fun. And
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see where this one takes us.
Yeah. Where will it take us, man? What's the first thing?
I don't know.
How's your day? I guess.
Today was pretty good. Yeah.
Do you
pretty
wear
good.
aloha shirts all the time?
No, not all the time.
Special occasion for podcasts.
When I'm running out of clothes.
No, okay.
Nah, I mean, it's my first week at the new job.
Oh, yeah,
New
yeah.
old job. It's good, man. I think I made the right choice.
Same faces, new
Yeah.
faces.
Same faces, new faces.
It's cool.
Just a
Same
different environment.
Same
Yeah.
desk or what?
No. Actually, they renovated their office after I left, so
Oh,
new
nice.
desk. Yeah, it's.
Does it look nice?
They did a pretty good job. Really nice.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm happy for you. Is
Yeah.
it distance wise, how different is it from your old job? From your house, I guess.
I mean, way different from the house, but pretty similar to my old job. I mean, I'm in my desk area, which is kind of like a cubicle, and maintain distance that way.
Are you driving there?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Cool. You ever like bike or anything like that?
No, I'm not. I'm not quite that close. And in the mornings, I'm kind of running a little behind. So
Ah.
driving
They're pretty cool with you though. A couple
Yeah, I
minutes.
mean, yeah. There's not like a. It's more like a ballpark. It's not like, hey, you're like 10 minutes late. You're 15 minutes late. What's going on? No, I mean, being salaried, it's like, as long as you're not ridiculously late, nobody's gonna say anything.
Yeah, like 5 p.m. Like, what the hell, man? Day's done.
Day's done. What are you even doing here? Freaking Dwight coming after lunch?
Yeah. What?
Perfect record, my ass.
Perfect. Office reference.
How was your day?
Usual, same old. It feels like every day is kind of like a weekend because how
Yeah,
chill
man.
everything is. We had like a meeting, but yeah, same old, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to when things start getting back to normal, and then go to office sometimes just to see everyone.
But things are kind of, blowing back up over there?
Yeah. And same thing with Houston and Texas and whatever. Like,
Jeez.
they were doing okay for a while, and people were going to restaurants and not wearing masks, and just the numbers went up, and then they made it mandatory to wear masks again. And yeah. So, let's talk about clip culture, man.
Oh,
You got to
yeah.
watch that
I know.
Joe Rogan clip, right?
You gave me some homework. Luckily, I had already listened to that podcast, so
Oh, good. Yeah.
watching that clip was kind of a refresher.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it. Oh, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, just how you can grab something that was like years ago and then they apply it for now, but they don't really tell you it was like years ago, which
Mm-hmm.
is really crazy because he was talking about a clip that he saw this uh, black guy getting outraged and he thought it was because of the protests going on now.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, it's because of our president. And then you find, oh, it's about Trump. Then he's actually talking about Barack Obama.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, whoa, this is not even current, but
No, yeah.
you are assuming it just because of how short the clip is and like Twitter, just like, yeah. And I kind of got triggered when the protests were happening. I saw an Instagram video about like this old black guy and he's like yelling at all these teens like, why would you steal from me, what did I do to you, like, like, why are you looting me, I'm not the cause. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding out that it wasn't even from this year, it was like a long time ago,
Oh
but
yeah. Well,
they were playing with my emotions.
they
It's
made
like,
you think it was tied to the current
yeah,
protest.
so it's like really hard to believe believe what you see sometimes. just,
Yeah, I
just take a
mean,
grain of salt. Take
it's
that
all
grain.
like it's all just building that narrative, and that's what it is a lot of the times is somebody's taking something and making it fit their narrative, and they're telling a story, and
Yeah,
they
it's
they
storytelling.
manipulate it to tell whatever story they want to tell, regardless of what the facts are.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, it's just they play to people's emotions, and whatever can trigger like your emotions or other people's emotions to get the reaction that they're looking for and try to achieve whatever goal that they have. So yeah,
Yeah.
you got to be really weary these days, because I mean a lot of stuff that you see online may not actually be what you think it is.
And when you're in an emotional state, you don't really make good decisions.
Yeah, no,
And
definitely
you're
not.
going to be typing crap that you probably regret. And that's why they say if you're angry at someone, like, don't send that letter right away. Like, put it in a drawer, then read it after a week, and you're just like, oh, why would I have to say all that,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just mad. It's like, you ever
Yeah.
say,
Why were you getting ready to like post your feelings on the subject or something?
no, not really.
No.
Just,
Okay.
just in general, just talking about the emotional state.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how
Yeah, I
you,
mean, I.
yeah.
Uh,
No,
um,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I like to try to stay away from that kind of stuff on
Yeah.
social media, and just kind of stay in my own lane and do my own thing. And I mean, I can feel a certain way about something, but I usually try to keep that to myself. And I don't want to go on a rant online and put
Yeah.
something up that I might regret.
Yeah, I sometimes about to post something and then I wait a while. I'm like, do I really need to say this?
Yeah.
Then I
mean,
just delete it. I'm like, I don't need to say this.
exactly. No,
Yeah.
it's kind of out of hand where social media has gone.
Yeah.
It's it used to be just a way to keep up with people. Now it's become like basically a battleground for people's opinions,
And
and
beliefs.
yeah,
People's beliefs.
it's kind of sad to see where Facebook has gone.
Yeah. I post and drop a lot, but, it's hard to do that when they give you like a little snippet when you go on. Like, I'm about to post something and then there's at least one post going on. And I saw a friend of mine's and he was posting about herd immunity not working or whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I wasn't paying attention, but I was looking at his comments and like someone's getting mad at me like, bro, why the fuck you posting this all the time? Like, so depressing. And I was just like, bro, you don't have to listen to him. You can like
Yeah.
mute him. Like, you don't have to
Unfollow. It's literally a click of
Exactly.
a button.
Yeah, you don't have to bitch at him. I was getting upset for him and I was about
You were
to
getting mad at
I
the
was
guy
about-
getting mad.
I was about to post something like, you motherfucker. But then I had to control I had to control
Yeah,
myself.
it's like it is. It's, oh, if only these people would get out of the way, then everything would be all good. But that's always like it's an us versus them mentality, and I mean, there's always gonna be another. There's always
Yeah.
gonna be another.
But yeah, just editing. Did you see the Alfred Hitchcock example? That
Mm-mm.
well, Alfred Hitchcock had editing where he had an old man, and he was smiling at a mom and a daughter, a little child, right? So he's like going like this, and then he smiles. He looks like a man, just like oh, a sweet old man looking at these thing. But then they changed the image of the child to like a lady, like in a bikini, and then the man's like, and it's the same smile, but he looks like a pervert, and it's just like fucking crazy. Just the way you edit it.
The editing, yeah.
So, man, that is some crazy shit. But yeah, I just watched because you told me that clip culture made you think of the Dave Chappelle thing. So what did you think about when you rewatched it? Because I just rewatched it too.
I ended up not rewatching it.
This guy. He told me to watch it too.
You're talking about
The Age of Spin.
The Age of Spin. I mean,
yeah.
I vaguely remember, but I ended up not rewatching it.
Nah, it's so good.
I want to hear your thoughts.
There's only like one little part that he was talking about.
It's funny that he named it that.
Yeah. But you gotta be careful what you're listening to nowadays.
Yeah.
Because he was talking about how, we didn't have a lot of information like at our ages. Like we just had television, and they thought that was rotting our brains back in the day.
Yeah.
But this is
Imagine
like
now.
to the extreme, man.
I mean, it's crazy. We live in crazy times where you don't know what the truth is anymore.
And back then, TV, you'd only have a couple channels, so like all the kids was watching Nickelodeon or Disney. All the adults were watching these type of shows, but now it's so much categories and things. Like you could be into a show that I have no clue what the hell show you're talking about, bro.
It's all splintered. So I don't know what pop culture is anymore. Is there pop culture? I don't even know.
It's all culture, man. But speaking of culture, did you ever watch Dallas Buyers Club?
No, I never did. Is it good?
It's a good movie, man.
Oh man, all right. I gotta add it to the list.
I was like, man, Matthew McConaughey got all skinny for the role. I'll give him a shot. But it's about the AIDS pandemic back in the day.
Oh, okay.
And just he was a redneck guy from Texas. And he got AIDS. But because 83% of the people that get AIDS are gay, and 17% are the ones that shoot up intravenous drugs. He was a part of the 70%. But
they thought he was gay.
All his friends call him faggot blood and just getting on his ass, man. And
yeah.
It was crazy, dude. And then the hospital was giving them a drug called AZT, and it was actually killing their white blood cells and like killing them slowly.
Jeez.
It's like, and this is all true events, man. And Jared Leto was actually pretty good. I give
he was in it too?
Yeah, respect for that guy.
He's a good actor.
He's a musician.
Yeah.
30 Seconds to Mars. He was a Blade Runner. He was good in Blade Runner. Yeah, respect to that guy.
It's funny that you bring up Jared Leto, because after I told my mom that I told you that you look like Rasputin, she's like, oh no, well, he kind of looks like Jared Leto.
He's a handsome gentleman as well.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not called like Alf or something.
Yeah. something. She was like, why would you tell him that I said that he looks like Rasputin? I'm like,
'cause that's what
why
you said.
not? It's fucking hilarious.
It's comic gold.
I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, I was trying to ask other people too, but no one really responded about who we look like.
Oh, okay.
Every time I do the clip, I'm like, hey, what do you think? But
we
don't have the followers yet, but we will.
Yeah, we'll get there. You know,
Yeah.
this is episode 3, people. I mean,
Yeah. Wait till we get to
you'll,
100, motherfuckers.
we'll be there one
Yeah.
day. 100 weeks. That's like in 2 years.
100 weeks.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. 2 years from now, I'll
Mhm.
have a drink with you again. I don't know if I'll wait 2 years.
Jesus.
I'm
yeah, I
looking
hope
forward
not.
to what's the next holiday? Halloween? The Halloween
Yeah.
edition? Oh man,
Yeah, I
we're
guess
gonna
so.
have a Halloween edition, bro.
Yeah, you better dress up and not wear a shirt that says you only date blondes.
Call back. Nice.
Uh,
Oh man. I also wanted to talk about how we were shitting on Lost.
oh yeah, fucking
But
Jack. Fuck that
also-
guy. I hate him.
I was thinking about how every character is an ass. If you think
Well,
about it,
well,
every
yeah,
single
like,
character
you
has
watch
a
every
flaw.
yeah, they all have asshole tendencies.
Yeah, Hugo, he's a little bit of
Fucking
selfishness.
hoarding food, fat fuck.
Sawyer, you know, he's just ass in
fucking
general,
Con man. He's always
but he's a
been an
cool ass. He's a cool ass.
Yeah, I love that cool ass. He's my favorite.
Yeah, man. See, my notes were not as long.
Yeah.
Simulation. I wanted to talk about if
well,
you
you
ever.
wanted to go back to simulation? All right.
Well, have you ever played a game so much that like you close your eyes at night, like, and then you kind of like see it?
Mhm.
Have you ever done that? Because
Yeah,
I used to
Grand
play.
Theft Auto.
Was it Grand Theft Auto that did that to you?
I was living it, man. I was so fucking hooked. I was
Yes,
like, I was losing track of my real life.
just you mean this recent one?
Yeah, fucking Jesus Christ! I haven't played video games in how many years, and I jumped back in, and now I'm a fucking addict. I stepped it off now, so that's good. But it
Dude,
was
we need a
getting
new
pretty bad.
we need a new game to play, bro. I'm trying to find something that matches your aesthetic though, because all I know is GTA. You don't like the first-person shooters or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Last of Us just came out, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Did you
holding
get it?
I'm holding off. I'm
What are you waiting
practicing
for?
practicing delayed gratification. You know,
Okay.
not being a part of the mass.
I still
Yeah.
got to play the first one, so
And Uncharted, bro. You gotta jump
yeah, I
on
still
that.
got to get through that too. Jesus.
But you just
Come on.
just not feeling gamey lately.
Yeah, I actually kind of taken a break. I haven't really played in a bit now.
Just Uno that one time and GTA.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the addiction is kind of subsid.
Because you went all out.
Yeah, I think so. I kind of.
That's what happens. Me and Janice, we have this thing where we go all out. It's like fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
And then we're just so tired. Like I got tired of Animal Crossing lately.
Oh yeah.
Because I played it every day. Like, oh, I can't wait. Like, oh,
Yeah.
get these fossils and whatnot. And then
Yeah, dude.
I started feeling the grind, and I was just
Mhm.
like, fucking simulation theory going on.
I'm fucking forgetting about my real life over here, playing fucking video games all day.
Yeah. Especially been editing a lot of podcasts. Takes
So
a while.
that's the new
Yeah.
addiction.
It takes about an hour to edit it, just because I have to make the thumbnails on the YouTube and stuff. But
Yeah, I mean,
I'm getting down the routine.
dude,
yeah.
you're like you're carrying this podcast right now.
Hey man. Hey, if you want to do your share too, I appreciate it. But I don't
mean,
know.
if you
Whatever
want me to, I'll give it a shot.
No, it's whatever you want to do, man. Put no pressure. But if we are gonna host a podcast, it might be like a monthly cost. But if you want to chip into that, I'd be grateful.
What do you mean?
Like podcast hosting,
What's that?
where you pay monthly to put your podcast on like Spotify or stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But we
To-
can get
to-
into that later.
To put it on Apple Podcasts, does that cost money?
I really don't know. I'll have to get back to you. But all these podcast hosting stuff, I'm seeing like
Mhm.
they're just charging. I'm like, man, the
Damn,
YouTube
so
YouTube is free,
YouTube-
bro.
Is the only free one?
I don't
Dang,
know.
All right.
We'll see.
All right. Well, I think we should wait till we actually get a
Get some
Decent
followings over here.
following before we try to start paying the fucking host podcast.
All right. So, did you get a chance to watch the Midnight
I
Gospel?
did. I did. You have me skipping all over the place, so I skipped to the last episode.
What'd you think, man?
It was, the usual, pretty trippy. It was interesting and sad and like very philosophical. It felt like.
Yeah. For people who don't know it, his last episode is he talked to his late mother,
Mm-hmm.
who was dying of cancer, and
Yep.
he did a podcast with her, and it's just kind of sad, just because they both accepted that she's not gonna be here very long.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the fucking visuals got me so hard because they did a little baby Clancy,
Yeah.
and then when I saw he became a teenager and she started getting old, I was like, oh man, I already know what you're gonna do to me, bro.
Yeah,
You're
dude.
gonna get to this old thing. And then he gets pregnant. I was like, what the fuck? Like, he gave birth to the mom.
And he gave birth to her. So weird.
It is a
Uh.
weird episode, but man, it's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
no,
made me. It
it
was like,
cool.
oh, I want to talk to my mom. Oh. Yeah. So, anything else you want to talk about, man?
Yeah. So we just had the 4th of July weekend, right?
Oh yeah, how was your 4th of July?
It was good. It was good. But apparently, I've been
Apparently.
informed that a lot of people in our age group don't know what 4th of July is all about. Apparently.
Oh, because of what is that logo or the new slogan?
I don't know what's the new slogan.
Not Independence Day, not it's states, all states day or something.
What?
Yeah, it's some kind of like all countries day, like they spinning that off.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. But what were you saying?
Well, I was just surprised to hear that a lot of people in our age don't really know. Apparently, that it's about American independence, which just
Yeah.
kind of blows my mind.
Yeah.
Do you
I
think that's real? I mean, I've seen YouTube videos where they're like interviewing people and being like, "Do you know what the 4th of July is all about?" And they don't know. So I don't know if it's like fake or is it real?
Yeah, we got our independence.
s-
We got
are-
away from the British or whatever.
Are they spinning it?
Hey man, you're probably watching some clip culture making you think
Mhm.
that people don't know shit.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's making me think. But I don't
It's
know.
so hard to like watch things.
And
like-
no.
Yeah, I only like want to watch. Do you watch Impact Theory? He just
Impact
this guy
Theory?
called Tom. Yeah, it's this guy named Tom Bilyeu, and he interviews people, just different facts of life, just like how Joe Rogan does. You have people in health, you have people talking about neuroscience, and I like listening to that stuff rather than shit's going on in the world, to be honest. Because I really feel like everyone is just being influenced by a bigger corporation that you don't even realize.
Pulling the strings.
And all these corporations that act like they care about what's going on, but it's really just
They
sell
don't care,
shit.
man.
You know,
Just
like
trying to make
Amazon
money,
and
dog.
Amazon and stuff.
They're just trying to make money, dude.
Yeah, it's money making right now.
Yeah, man. Cash rules everything around
But
me.
I told you about my emojis, bro. What the hell? I'm not even kidding. They changed
was
my
that?
emojis. Like I typed
was
in
that?
man, and it literally was a dark skinned man.
It was a black man.
and there was some, the fingers and everything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Some of them were yellow, but some of them
Okay.
were dark
And
skinned.
brown.
And I'm like, what the frick? Like,
Strange, dude. Very strange.
I can't explain it, man. It's all in my face, even though,
I don't know.
What can I say?
I don't know, dude.
Kanye, you think that's a real
Oh.
thing, or is that just him talking delusional again?
I don't know, man. He's like, what is he, bipolar or something?
That's
What
what
is
they're
he out-
saying.
He's off his meds, maybe. I don't know,
He's
dude.
bipolar with a lot of money
Uh,
and a big
I
following.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
But the
You know,
scary thing is, if enough people think that they don't want Trump and they don't want Biden, whatever, it's possible he could become a president, bro,
I
in a
mean,
weird freaking way.
I was a big Kanye fan when he first came out.
When you
Like,
all fall down. That
yeah, I
song, I like
mean,
that song,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, I was a huge Kanye fan, and just like over the years, it was like incident after incident, and it's getting harder and harder to defend my fandom of Kanye.
Yeah, can we talk about people that like we admire and then just like slowly like why? Oh man.
Yeah, I mean him.
I have to admit I was a fan of the Bill Cosby back in the day,
Oh yeah,
and
that
like
uh,
at the first moments I was like, they're just shitting on him. But
they're
after a
lying.
while, I'm just like,
They're
damn,
me
dude.
tooing him. No, he's
And then you hear
he's a
the Joe
fucking
Rogan story about
serial rapist.
people talking about how Bill Cosby would ask people to tuck him in at night in the hotel room. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what the hell's going on, man?
He's a fucking creeper, dude. Fucking creeper. Him, I would say Eminem. You know, we were big Eminem fans back
Yeah.
in 6th grade, and I don't know, I'm not such a big Eminem fan
I
anymore.
don't follow him anymore, but you know, I put on The Way I Am sometimes, and you know, it's good. It's a good album back
Yeah,
in the
it's
day.
still I mean,
It's
that
of
would
its time.
be-
That's why.
yeah, yeah.
It's gonna bring back the times you printed out the lyrics, and you brought it to school,
Yeah,
and we're like
dude.
rapping together.
We gotta memorize these lyrics so we can rap along.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. For me, do you know who John Lasseter is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney.
He is the main guy who started Pixar. And
Mhm.
I was like, man, I fucking love John Lasseter and everyone there. And then you just hear about shit he did, like during the
Why,
Me
what
Too. He
what
was
happened with
affected by the Me Too movement too, man.
What, him too?
Yeah,
Fucking
he got
cast the
affected.
couch?
He got affected by the power. You have
Oh,
the
yeah?
power, and then giving
You want to
people
be an animator?
giving
How
people
bad? How bad do you want to be an animator?
giving people long hugs and like
Oh
they
shit!
have to actually have people like, hey, you have to be with John because we don't want to leave you alone with him, kind of thing.
Oh dang, that bad, huh?
Yeah. So kind of just like my childhood hero, kind of just like little things are kind of chipping away every time to just like your childhood. Like, man,
I think it's. I mean, it seems like it's pretty common though with anybody that has any sort of power. They
I
find a
watched
way
that
to
one
take advantage of it.
that documentary about frick, I'm forgetting his name, but he went around getting those little girls in the high school.
Oh,
Frick, why forget his name?
you're talking Epstein? You talking about
Epstein.
Epstein?
Yes.
Yeah,
I watched
man,
that documentary. It's fucking creepy, man.
I mean, if he was the mastermind, I mean, he used that power and blackmailed all these famous people.
I was just
To-
watching that one with Hannibal Buress, and they were talking about how they had a painting of Bill Clinton in a dress.
The Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he had everybody over a barrel, basically. He lured them in and got dirt on them and, used it to his advantage.
Yeah. Crazy. Just what happens when you have power.
Yeah, I mean, you use it.
You use
You
the
got
power.
the power, you use it.
I've got the power.
Yeah, I mean, like Louis C.K., what's going on with Chris D'Elia now?
What's he doing now? What did he
Well,
do?
Apparently, I mean, him too. He got Me Too'd. Like, allegedly assaulting people and soliciting underage girls on social media.
Oh, is that why I saw like? Okay, I watched this compilation of people dying inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when people realize that they're fucked. Like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. And then Chris D'Elia was talking about Snapchats or something, and he's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, yeah, she probably recorded the screen or something, and he's like, oh, and then that was the moment where he's just like, fuck, I got, you know,
Yeah.
I had no idea he was doing that.
Well, cause like I was listening to his podcast, and then one day like he didn't post, and then a week went by and he still didn't post, and I'm like, the hell's going on?
This is not normal for him, right?
Yeah, and then I listened to the Fighter and the Kid, and they were talking about, what happened with Chris D'Elia, and I'm like, what the hell happened with Chris D'Elia? And I looked it up, and yeah, he got Me Too'd, man. I don't know.
Can't believe that's a thing. Me Too'd.
Me Too, dog.
And
Aziz,
cancel culture.
yeah, you get Me Too'd or you get canceled, it's bound to happen. You get any kind of power, you're going down.
But was that recently?
Who, Chris D'Elia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that like just happened a couple weeks ago.
Holy shit.
hmm So he's like underground right now, like not a peep from the guy.
Wow. It's so crazy that this world is so connected that, like, your reputation can be tarnished, and then
Mhm.
everyone in the world will just like kind of shun you. Just like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
before, if you did something shitty in a town, you could go to another town. No one would know who you are. You'd be all right.
Mhm. Those days are over.
Unless you go to countryside, like some kind of island. Maybe they might not know, but still.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe we're ready for some questions.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think we're ready.
All right.
Janice
You want me-
asked,
Oh, Jay,
my
we're jumping in.
wife,
My wife.
she asked, what's your favorite child memory with me?
With you, my
Yeah.
favorite childhood memory.
Yeah.
Oh man. I would say the sleepovers we used to have at my house.
Dude, I
playing
was saying the same.
playing playing N64, little GoldenEye, little Mario Kart.
That was,
Dude,
I guess it's not like an actual, like, one memory, but it's like
no, but
a
like
bundle.
just
Dude, your
yeah.
house was so much fun to like do sleepovers, man.
yeah, you, Michael Tynanis, who else? Kelvin Wong, who else?
Kevin Wong was during the time you called the 911.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, I don't even know how we got to it.
I just
Was it
want to
like-
say Miguel was really good at, if you dare him, he's like, yeah, well, I'm gonna
Oh yeah,
do it. I'm
I'll
gonna
fucking
do
do
it.
it, motherfucker.
He was that kind of guy. He's like, hey, steal those pool balls.
It's like Marty McFly.
Yeah, like the
Nobody
chicken
calls
thing.
me chicken.
Yeah, it was like that, man.
Yeah, dude.
I dare
If
you,
wanted
bro.
if you wanted to manipulate me, all you had to do was dare me.
I'm glad you noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kevin Wong said, dude, I dare you to call 911.
Well,
then you called,
no, like we were,
right?
I think we were kind of fighting about something, and I was like, "What's your phone number?" And he was like, 911. Oh yeah.
Oh.
All right. 911. And then 911. What's your emergency? I'm like, "Oh shit!" Fucking hung up. Then 20 minutes later, the cops show up. Oh, god.
Man. Oh, man. And your mom was furious.
Yeah, she was pissed
Your
off.
mom, like, literally made you go down to the police station, right?
I-
Or did she
maybe
write a
can't-
letter? I forgot.
I can't remember.
And she
Jeez.
told you to apologize for wasting her
Their
time.
time. Yeah, they could have been helping somebody else, but they're coming over here to fuck around with kids fucking around.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was a good memory.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, I guess it's not my favorite. Because, like I said, my favorite was your house, doing things and
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One of the funniest ones, I'll bring up the drifting. Can I bring up the drifting?
Oh my god.
I,
Yeah.
I recently had a video camera. Like, I was like, oh, so excited to record some shit. And Miguel just got his car. Or I don't know how long he
Yes.
had it.
This ties back to Fast and Furious.
Yes, that's exactly how crazy we were. You go upper Makakilo, past the rec center, it would go down the hill, and at that time there was no houses. It was all
Mhm.
construction. so no
Yeah,
one
it was
gives
still
a
under
shit about what
construction,
we were
yeah.
doing there. And I
Yep,
swear
yep.
you did like 2 drifts that were pretty good. And I was like, oh crap, that was awesome. And I think I was in the car with you. But the last one, I
Yeah.
told you, let me get out of the car. I'm going to record this shit.
Oh,
And
God.
you felt super confident. You went so fast that you, and your wheel was like slanted, bro. So when we were going home, you we were like we were
Well, you
bouncing
didn't
up
tell
and
him what I
down.
banged. You didn't tell him what I banged into. I
A
fucking
curb.
crashed into the curb.
Yeah, curb. Literally,
And
I'm bouncing up and down.
it
For
bent my
me,
axle.
Axel, Hansel.
Oh
I
my god.
I felt so bad for you, but the bouncing made me
I
laugh,
can't
bro.
believe we were able to drive that thing home with the fucking axle bent and the wheel fucking in like that.
Tell me what you told your mom, man.
I told my mom that I backed into a curb, like reversing, and she believed me.
And then you went to the
we took my car to the
mechanic.
mechanic, and she told him that story, and he's like,
Yeah, right.
No, that wouldn't happen."
You were there too?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh. Oh man.
But,
So then you had to talk.
Yeah.
You
I
lied
got
to me,
busted.
son? You
Yeah,
lied
pretty
to me?
much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
The fear of getting the consequences, you know?
Mhm.
Man.
Busted.
That and the time I ran you over with your own bike.
Oh boy. All right, so this kind of ties into a question that Patrick Trainee had for us.
Mm.
Well, so he had actually 2 questions, it seemed like, but so this is his second question. Basically, was anything good ever happen on Panana Street? So this ties into that because it happened
Yeah.
on Panana Street. So
Is
shout
it
out
still-
Patrick Trainee.
What up, Patrick? Is it
Thanks
still
for,
Panana Street? That long?
That's Panana Street.
Really? That hill?
Yeah. So you got the side that I lived on, and then the side that goes across Makakilo Drive and loops all the way down. That's all Panana Street still.
Oh, nice.
So-
Yeah, I had a Razor scooter.
Mhm.
And I wanted to learn how to ride a bike, and you let me borrow your bike. And
Yep.
you know, I was probably riding for about a week or 2, at least, before I decided
you-
to bomb that
Were
hill.
you just winging it, like learning how to ride a bike, or
Well, I've always wanted to. I failed, but then I got a Razor scooter.
because we were what in 6th grade or something? 12 years
I
old?
feel like it was middle school,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
And yeah, I borrowed your bike. I
Mhm.
felt pretty confident. We went down the hill. We were gonna see
Yeah, yeah.
Michael Tynanis.
Yeah,
I
bombing
think
the
that's
hill to
why
go to
we went
Michael's
down
house.
there.
Yeah, we were going down to see Michael. Yeah, shout out
And
Michael.
you took my scooter.
Mhm.
I always laugh.
The Razor
Just-
scooter. That was
Yeah.
like the cool new thing back
It
in
was.
6th grade. Yeah, the Razor scooter, orange wheels, I think.
Possibly, man. You have good
Yeah.
memory. I don't even
Yeah.
remember my wheels.
Yeah.
He was bombing it. I was right behind him. It was awesome. There's a mom jogging with her daughter.
I think she was pushing a stroller, but
Something like that.
yeah.
And Miguel decides to turn around. And then
Well, did you say something to me?
No. How would I don't think I'd be able to say something.
I don't know. Why would I turn around?
Maybe I said, "Hey Miguel." I have no
Yeah.
idea.
I mean, so okay, I turned around.
Turned around,
No.
and while he turned around, the shit started wiggling. And then
My
You know
body
how-
followed.
body fall. I see
I
him
fucking
tumbling,
Ate shit.
and I panicked. I froze. I didn't know what the hell to do, so I just saw Miguel, and then I was just looking down, and I just fucking ran him over with the bike.
Jesus Christ.
And
you
then
ran me
I
over.
flipped over like a literal front flip, and I ate it, and my back was killing me, bro. That scratch.
Yeah, we were all scraped up, man. Got
But-
busted up from that hill.
Miguel's little kid voice was like, dude, you ran me over. You ran me over.
You did run me over.
I really didn't know what to do, bro. I didn't know how to
Yeah.
stop. Or maybe I did, but it
You
happened
didn't know
so
what to
fast.
do, man. You
It was-
fucking froze.
It happened so fast, man. And then we got to Michael's house and we are like, dude, I don't know what we said. Do you remember what we said?
I don't know what we said either, but his mom patched us up.
Shout out to mom.
Yeah.
You're friends with her on Facebook?
Yeah, thanks Bridget Tynanis for patching
yeah,
us
thank
up
you.
when we showed up at your house all busted up.
Yeah, I think that's when I learned about the aloe vera.
Oh, really?
I think she had a plant or something like that.
Oh,
and
straight off the plant?
unless my memory is messing with me.
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, that and the time we got really drunk, the Hawaiian Luau. You want to talk about that story? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should
I'll let
we
you take the
answer
reins.
Pat's
yeah.
other question first?
Since you're the guy, I don't know anything about that. I'll let you take the reins.
Yeah, so Pat's question, so we talked about Panana Street. So that was something, I wouldn't say good, but something interesting that happened on Panana Street.
Dude,
Then he asked,
us meeting is good. That's what I'll say.
yeah. He asked, how was Smallville? So that's kind of an inside joke because back in the day, I used to be a huge Smallville
That's
fan.
all he talked about, bro. I remember.
Fucking Smallville. For those of you who don't remember or don't know, Smallville was basically revolved around young Superman growing up.
Yeah.
It was on the WB.
In
or
a
the
little
CW,
town called.
called Smallville.
Okay.
So I was addicted to that show, and I mean, it's all I wanted to watch. And there were times when my buddies would hit me up and be like, "Hey, we're gonna go do this and that," and I'm like, I'd rather stay home and watch Smallville. Thank you very much.
Nice.
But I don't know. Eventually, just like video games, I kind of lost interest and stopped watching. And I don't know. I don't know how Smallville was. It ended some time ago, and
You don't remember? You didn't watch the finale or anything?
no, I didn't watch the last few seasons, so I don't know how it ended.
Maybe just story-wise just got dull.
Yeah,
or
it was
something.
pretty. It was
Did
pretty
Michael
gay.
Scott leave or anything like something like that?
No, it was just fucking gay.
But are you looking back, like, if you watch it again, you think you'd be interested, or it's just
Ooh, no.
no,
Mm-mm.
not at all?
No, that's like a specific thing for that time in my life.
Oh, okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Before
Next-
we jump into the next thing,
Yeah.
I gotta use the bathroom.
All right.
So
It's
you're
my
on your own
time.
for a couple of minutes.
Make it quick, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right. So, let's talk some fitness. Has anyone ever heard of Whoop? It's a Whoop strap. I've been using it for about a month now. And it's pretty good. Oh man, here we go. It's pretty good at how much strain you're putting in your body, how much you recover from the other day, and how good your sleep is. As you can see, I do not sleep good. I gotta work on that. But napping helps. But it gives me weekly assessments and monthly ones and tells me if I'm overreaching, training too hard, or if I'm a weak ass and taking it easy. So far I'm loving it. It's just been the only downfall, it's a monthly subscription. But I'm going to use it for like 6 months and get the most out of it, get as much data as I can. And yeah. If you guys are interested, let me know. Then I can give you a referral. I get a month free, you get a month free. We all win. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Let's resume.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing
You
good.
lose them?
Nah, I was good.
All right,
You can
good,
see
good.
you can see when you look at the
When I watch
video.
Yeah. All right. So
All right.
what were you gonna jump into next?
All right. Next.
The
question.
luau. The
Oh
luau.
yeah. Go ahead, luau it, man.
All right. So through high school.
Senior luau.
Yeah, senior luau. So you and I were buddies, I would say freshman year, up to freshman year. Then we kind of lost touch and didn't really hang out like
Well,
junior.
let's talk about our paths. You had the wrestling team.
Yeah, yeah.
I went the band route, and I did the breakdancing. So
And soccer. You played soccer too.
yeah, I did soccer. Man, I have some people in soccer are douchebags.
You're still an outcast on the soccer team.
Yeah, there's some people. Oh,
Took it too seriously.
Stay
or-
away from that. But anyways, yeah, we had separate groups, but we still loved hanging out with each other.
Mhm.
It's just it sometimes had to just be us because our friends were so different from each other.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to hang out with your group of people, but I did feel like angst and just like, like kind of like the outcasts. But
Mhm.
there was lot of great people. Like, Bernard was always nice to me, and just a few. But there was some that just didn't like me.
Yeah,
Just-
for
Hey,
whatever reason.
you know what? Some energies don't match. I don't blame you. But yeah, you had the wrestling team, and yeah. So when did
Yeah.
we? Do you think that's when we started hanging out again? Senior year? I'm
Not
forgetting.
even senior year. I think it actually got rekindled at the senior luau.
Really?
I think so. It was like end of the line. Like, oh man, we were friends for so long.
Yeah, man.
High school's over.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I was totally just into the breakdancing crew, so like we
Mhm.
just lived different lives, but I'm glad that we still became we're still friends. Like everyone else that's in my past, I don't even talk to, bro. It's just you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead.
So senior luau, we talked story and
It was a fun
decided
luau,
to-
bro.
yeah, it was a great luau. They did a good job.
Paradise Cove.
And
Paradise Cove.
yeah, Paradise Cove. And we decided to do an after party, which I can't really.
Did you get a caricature? Because I got one. I remember.
Oh yeah,
I
me
still have
too.
it. That was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
We went to Campbell Industrial.
Yeah, and there was a after party.
Yes.
I don't really remember.
You
too.
were probably hooked, like butt sore about a girl. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
you were
yeah.
butt sore about a girl. Do you remember who? When would you like to share
Um,
that, or would you like to keep that your own?
I think you're right. I was pretty much always butt sore about a girl. I feel like.
At that age, that's all we cared about. was
Yeah.
just girls.
I can't remember which particular girl, to be honest, which
Michelle?
is probably a good thing.
Okay. There was a yeah.
Yeah, and we got really drunk.
You got really drunk.
Oh, was
I-
it just me?
I got on my own journey. I might as well bring this up, but that was
Alright,
like
let's
the
hear it.
first time I got high.
Oh,
Dude, that was freaking crazy. Like
there was somebody's van.
it was my mom's van.
Oh, damn!
It was, dude. Oh man, we were bad boys back then. Sorry, mom. You're probably gonna watch this. You know your son loves you. I am not like that
Oh.
anymore.
Oh
What
my
can I say?
goodness.
Hey man, I'm being my
So I-
authentic self. I'm letting it
I
out
was
there.
wasted. You got high.
Yes.
I was so wasted. Apparently,
There was a guy,
I peed in front of a bunch of children or something.
Okay,
I'm surprised I
wait.
didn't go to jail.
You were zooming in there, sir. Yeah. Shout out to Roger. He
Roger White,
yeah. Who his last name is kind of interesting because it's
'Cause he's black?
He's black. But Roger White, he's an awesome dude.
it's a duality of man.
Yeah.
Yin, yin and yang.
He's an awesome dude. He opened me the light on that. We didn't do it in my mom's car, but we did it in
No.
someone's truck or something. And I did it for like maybe 10, 15 minutes,
Mhm.
and it felt like it was longer than that. It was just crazy.
Yeah, because that's what it does, man. It distorts time.
Especially your first time. And then what happened was someone was being an asshole, and they went,
Uh-oh.
cops, to the
Oh,
door.
Jesus.
And I was like, oh, I got
Oh
out.
my god.
You have to imagine it's hot box, right? I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
out. It's like fresh air. Oh, what's going on? And there's no cops. Someone's just being a dick. But that's the worst thing you could do to someone high for the
yeah.
first time, bro. Because I was
Yeah,
having a
yeah,
great
yeah.
time with Roger.
Fucking paranoid.
Yeah. And then I have to admit, you were irritating me that night.
Oh yeah,
Because
why? Because I was just fucking wasted.
you're wasted, bro. And you're like, ah, ah. Miguel does this thing. It's like, ah. I don't know what you do with your voice. But then you would be like, I love you, man. You're the best.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude.
When I love
can't-
somebody, I let them know.
I was like, dude, I can't even deal with you right now. I'm too.
Too fucking high. I can't accept your love right now.
Yeah. Oh man. And then we went to someone's house and man, you got out of the car.
Mhm.
Luckily you didn't throw up on my mom's car.
Yeah, yeah. I was good about that. I was good.
It's very,
you know.
very nice of you.
Yeah, very. You know, even drunk, I'm thinking
What a
about
gentleman.
other people. Yeah.
But you did roll into your vomit.
Oh God.
You
Yeah.
rolled
Can't
into it.
protect us all.
You were in someone's house. There's kids outside playing. I don't even know whose house
What
we were at.
time was it though? Why were these children out in the middle of the night?
You know, it was probably like 11 p.m.
So they should have been in
They
bed.
should have been in bed like good children.
They got what they deserved.
Yeah. So I was like staring at the stars, like man, fucking crazy world, whatever. You know, things you do when you're high.
Yeah, man, you're fucking high.
And I just remember you get up and you're like, I have to pee. I have to pee. And then you just whip out your thing in front of these kids.
Well, I'm fucking wasted. I don't know what's going on.
It was so funny. And I just remember their faces, just like,
Wait, so they saw me?
dude, you literally whipped it out in front of them. You should have
That's-
gone to jail, sir.
Yeah, I probably should have. I don't know how I'm not in jail right now.
But hey, we turned out fine. Yeah,
pretty
it was just
sketchy.
one night, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know,
High
I think
school punks.
we slept in the van. Just
We slept in the van.
And
We fucking hung over the
I
next
was-
day.
I was just like, oh, man, I can't wait till Miguel is like normal. It's like,
Not drunk.
yeah, but the next morning, like, dude, where are we? Like, we were just parked somewhere in Kapolei.
Yeah,
Kapolei was
just on
so
the side
chill,
of the
man.
street. Yeah.
Kapolei is such a chill place. Man, little kid days, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't blame any kids that are doing it now. I understand you're young and this is your time to get wild. Just I don't know.
Just do your best. Do your
we're-
best, kids.
We're probably gonna judge them like, damn it, dumbass kids. But that's what people
Stupid.
did to us. You know.
Yeah.
That's just
We
a
were,
part
we
of.
were those
part of
dumbass
life.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, that was a funny story. But that was
Yeah.
that was the senior luau night. That was
Mhm.
crazy, bro. You have any other stuff like that? I think we were drinking with Michael Tananis at
At the baseball field?
baseball field, and he had some kind of weird concoction that had
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
amounts of liquor.
Fucking Michael, man. He got us wasted.
But he was a crazy guy. Shout out Michael, you're awesome.
Yeah,
but
Mike.
you were a character.
Yeah, dude. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's fun, man. Yeah, we played Mario Kart with him. We played a lot of Mario
Dude,
Kart.
he was a fucking boss at that game.
Yeah, he's a pro gamer. He has how many kids now?
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Man, falling behind, you and me.
Yeah, man. You better get on it.
Me and Jazz talked about it. You know,
Oh, yeah? Well, you're married now.
we are married, so that makes it easier for us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No judgment in our family. Like what?
No,
You know,
no bastards.
no bastard sons, no Jon Snows.
Oh,
Okay, we got another question from
Okay.
Alexa Ray. She used to work with me at Long's. Shout out
Mm-hmm.
Alexa. She said, "What what's one thing or food that you guys must always have that's from Hawaii?" So I guess if you haven't had it, what's your favorite thing? Because it's easily accessible for you, not like me.
Yeah, I don't have to miss anything.
Yeah.
Um, I think a go-to for me is like Portuguese sausage and eggs.
Nice.
Dude, Portuguese sausage, in my opinion, is the best breakfast meat ever.
That's your breakfast meat.
Mm-hmm. It's
Nice.
fucking
I love it.
pure Hawaiian.
Longanisa's like right there too. Man, I love longanisa
Yeah.
as well. It's something about that red sausage. You have any other?
um, musubis, right? Fucking musubis, manapuas,
7-Eleven shit, man. Yeah.
Kalua pork and cabbage. Fuck, man, the list could go on and on.
I
If
can
ever
go on
left
forever,
Hawaii,
baby.
If I ever left Hawaii, there'd be plenty of stuff that I would miss.
Yeah. For me, usually when we first go there, we try to eat at Zippy's.
Yeah.
I love their Korean fried chicken over there. It's like one of my favorite dishes.
Yeah.
I love Yummy's barbecue because the Korean
Mhm.
barbecue game is different here. Like that long noodles, like
Yeah.
I miss that, bro. And then meat jun, there's no meat jun here.
Really?
Meat jun is just Hawaii, bro.
Oh shit.
So
Fuck, I would miss
eat-
meat jun too
eat,
then.
eat as much meat jun as you can, bro. I always love getting malasadas when I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Man, everything.
Yeah, there's a lot
Everything,
of
bro.
Hawaii specific foods that you don't even realize. We have a pretty distinctive culture when it comes to food.
Yeah, definitely. And I always love going to 7-Eleven and going to the beach right after. Like, just get
Yeah.
something from 7-Eleven and then go to the beach.
Yeah.
It's so simple. Yeah. Poke is like a thing here now, but it's not really like poke bowls.
Not-
Like it's
Not
not.
on the same level.
No, it's just not like how you used to get poke from Safeway, and that's what
Mhm.
poke used to be, just like that little container.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's like just kind of mainstream, but just
Yeah, it's funny.
not what I remember at all.
It's funny
but-
that it has spread to California, I guess.
Mhm. It's kind of like the
'Cause, I
thing
mean-
like bubble tea got popular.
Yeah.
Boba, like before I left Hawaii, boba was kind of there, but not like.
Yeah, it was there,
big-
but it wasn't really mainstream.
They called it bubble tea. It wasn't called boba.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think they had one in Pearl Ridge. That's what I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Pearl Ridge, man. Talk about that. That's where you just go to try to meet ladies. I used to just go
Yeah.
there all the time.
Dude, I haven't been to Pro Ridge in such a long time.
It's such
It's
a
funny.
little kid place. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you should go, man. Tell me how much it changed. I mean,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
now it's changed a lot because of COVID, but
Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you know. I'll do some recon and let you know. It's kind of hard though, living in town now. I mean, Alamwana is my go-to.
have you walked there recently?
Where Alamwana?
Yeah.
Kinda. Not really. I mean, my barber's over there and some other stuff, but I mean, it's not the same right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Just remember that time we were playing. What was that, the driving range? That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was a chill day. Like all of us, maybe one of us knew how to really golf. Just hitting balls was just kind of fun.
Was it JoJo? It was
It
you,
was
me, and
JoJo.
JoJo, right?
Yeah.
I think he was the only one that really knew what he was doing.
Yeah. We were just hitting balls, and
Yeah, it was fun though.
I
That
had
was
my
good
slow
fun.
mo camera. That was like the first
Oh,
time,
yeah.
so we were like trying to
Yeah.
hit that.
Getting slow mo videos.
Yeah. It was really cool that you guys try to hang out when, after Vegas, because we went to Vegas together.
Yeah. After the Vegas trip, when Jojo was still out here, he kind of like hit me up whenever he and his Air Force buddies were doing anything, and I
Nice.
took him up on the offer, and yeah, it was good fun. Good fun hanging
I'm
with
not
those
gonna admit, man,
guys.
I was a little sad. It's like I was happy. I was like, I told you guys to hang out,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just
Oh, and
see,
then you
just
felt
seeing the
left out.
picture, I was just like, the head down, the Charlie Brown song. Ding, 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 ding. Oh man, yeah. Jojo's a cool guy. He has a kid now. Yeah,
Oh, really?
totally. Yeah, he has a
Oh,
kid.
snap.
Um, yeah, miss that guy. I hit him up recently. Oh, you're lagging over there. Are you okay? Hello?
Where's he living now?
Um, good
Yeah,
question.
yeah. You're lagging too, dude.
Oh, I am. I honestly
Yeah.
don't know. He was actually stationed at the same place my sister was in Florida.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
what are the odds? That's
So,
funny.
like, when we visited my sister, we got to see JoJo and Lonnie, and like it was just kind of cool because they were in the same base and we all could hang out with each other.
That's cool.
And but then, what was it Hurricane Harvey? Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
whatever hurricane hit them, I forgot which
Okay.
one. It literally just destroyed their base and destroyed their home, and they had to
Oh,
like they
shit.
were living in a hotel for like 6 months, man. They
Jeez.
were going crazy because it's like they don't know where they're gonna go, and it's just hotel life, man. It's not your house,
Mm-hmm.
and man, they they lost a lot of stuff. They went through a lot of stuff, man.
Damn.
But yeah. So I think JoJo got relocated too, but I honestly don't know where they are now. I should ask them, but I've been doing this thing where I've been hitting up people from my past, just like people I have good memories with.
Yeah.
Just like, hey man, I remember going to your house and doing like there's this guy called Vince. We used to go to his house and do karaoke and like drink, and it was really fun. I just hit him up, man. It's like, yo, dude,
How
had a
you
great time.
been?
Yeah, I hit up Sheldon because Sheldon liked our Instagram TV video that I posted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh Sheldon, how are you, man? I think he's living up in Oregon right now.
Oh, is he?
Has 2 kids. Um, yeah, I told him like, man, I just remember you used to be this really energetic kid, and you had a transformation at a young age because he used to be big, and he got skinny all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him like, man, we should like, if he ever wants to be a guest, we could talk about high school days and what caused him to lose weight at that age.
Yeah, because he went to Malkalani too, so like we know him from like way back in the day.
Yeah, he was a lower Makakilo kid, like where Shane Sato, that area.
Oh, okay.
We went to Shane Sato's house like one time. And that was really
Yeah,
fun listening to Eminem
yeah,
because he had like the drugs are bad. Like
yeah.
he had that thing.
It was like the alternate version or
Yeah,
something.
shout out Shane if you ever watched this. I
Yeah,
don't know if you're even
uh,
looking at this.
playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater at his house.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of good people there. Makakilo, man. It's
Hmm.
where legends are born.
Yeah, it's a good place to grow up, man. It's the I'll see an eye up there.
Yep. I was like looking up. My dad's like, "What does Panana mean?" And it's like compass, and he's like, "Compass."
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's like direction or like compass for like navigation back in the day or something.
Oh, sick. That's cool,
But
man.
compass, man, compass life.
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I only knew Makakilo. Maka
the
is
watch,
an eye. Yeah.
the watchful
It's
eye.
like something eye, yeah. Because, you're up high and you had a good view of the island.
Yeah. Well, we hit the hour mark. Anything else you want to say before we end this?
Not that I can think of. I think we hit on pretty much everything.
Cool. Just want to thank everyone for listening to us the third time.
Yeah, yeah.
I know this is cliche, but if you want to like over there or comment, subscribe.
Like, follow, subscribe, hit the
that
notification bell.
Yeah, you know. I know some people are watching, but they never subscribe. But you know,
Yeah, man,
just
come
a little
on.
favor.
Come on.
I mean,
come on.
we're not
Click
asking
the
for
bell.
much.
Click the bell.
Yeah, click
Come
that
on.
bell.
Click
Come
it.
on.
Click it.
Getting
click it.
getting
click
closer
it.
here. Come on. Anyways, it's been fun, Miguel. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, dude.
Until next time. Later,
Till next
man.
time.
See ya, dude.
Namaste.
You're ending it like this? I was about to cover the mask.
Peace out, motherfuckers.
Peace.